ready?
Yeah, yeah, start streaming.
I did.
Hold on. Tell me when.
I think I sent it in the Discord and in the group chat.
What?
I sent it in the Discord and the group chat.
Discord? Say that again.
Both.
What?
It's in Discord and the group chat.
Okay, hold on a second.
Alright.
Hello. Um, out of the competitive games that you see on the board, tell me which one you'd like us to play and to watch, and we'll go over that one. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't think that Hollywood one is important. But there's Volskaya Hanamura. We can go over My King's Row. There's Temple of Anubis, Rialto, and Numbani. And I'm pretty sure you played all of those, so. I'll do whatever you want to do. King's Row, no, my POV. You want to see me die off spawn? Is that what you're saying?
Now entering King's Row. Ready for battle.
Alright, let's see this garbage Junkrat. Reinhardt shoving his dick in that on his mouth.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Okay, I gotta leave the game because it's only letting me spectate 3 people.
Now entering King's Row. Ready for battle.
Is it doing the same thing again? It is. Oh my god, this is gonna be a pain in the ass, ain't it?
Now entering King's Row. Ready for battle.
It's doing it again. Oh my god.
Now entering King's Row. Ready for battle. 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Alright, since I don't have the laying down emote, because the laying emote's just broken, It's basically a Ryan shield. He can third person peek everything, and you have the most strange hitbox in the world. But I'm waiting to see if anything comes. I hear the soldier. I tried to hit the one top combo, but it really fails. I just die. If I was good, I would have. Could you not? Anyways, I feed there. Nick, I saw Nick feed too when I watched his point of view.
Thanks, mate.
And I was spamming things because I let my healers die. My healers let me die.
Group up. Join up
Here,
with me.
I hold this corner because we have no take one and they have no support status, so I'm holding this I know soldiers high ground, and my healer, dude, the healers literally emote here. Like, watch this. Healers literally emote on this corner.
Join up with
Never
me.
do this. Never do what these kids do. Like Zen's emoting, Mercy's emoting too. See, look, Mercy's going to the Lang emote. Never do that. Emoting in a fight is the hardest throw you can do. Emoting before the game or after a fight that's completely cleaned up, then you emote. But when you know somebody's in a fight, you never emote. Nick's holding really far back here, but I know that we need to play that corner, so I'm playing the corner. Because if we don't play that corner, we just give up free space. Like, that soldier has height in the ground. He knows he knows that he needs to hold that, so we can't play aggressively. But their tanks are holding the position they need to hold, but we need to be holding where I'm holding. I'm shooting the wall to ricochet nades off the wall into the back nades. Crossover to get off angle pressure. You kill the soldier, which is huge. I'm thinking it dies here. What? I'm watching a TV. Why is that? Why would that affect me? Don't. It's a light. Just turn it off if it's really bothering me.
You really stepped in it, mate.
I rotated again since my main tank was low. Like, you saw him die.
I'm with you.
Like, I'm putting off angle pressure and shoot their tanks, kill them from different angles, so I think it's gonna be more aggro. Like, it's too aggro and plays for it. So now we just come back. We hold this corner again. We don't want to get this corner out. The corner is our safe place. The Rhine should die here, but I had a reload. And now they're all here, and we don't have a tank yet, or run back yet, so we all just die. And here is where we fall back. Our team needs to fall back and regroup, and make a complete 6.
Well, that's a fine.
Like, where Nick's at right now is fine, but we don't have, but they have everyone there, so we can't be holding that. We have to be holding back a little bit further. Like, he's falling back, which is great. We just keep walking backwards. Mercy gets to heal me. I get burst down by damage boosted Bastion. I didn't even get to peek for a second. Nick's feeding.
Let's get you back in the
But he's not dead because their Bastion is still. I'm going high ground to tire. Off the pressure. I've dropped a tire right here because I assumed that it would get the soldier because of where he was. But it doesn't, and I die from it. But he's so low. Ah, oh, that pisses me off. on the amount of times I
Takes a
die in
licking.
that fight. It's
Keep
actually
something.
pathetic. I need to stop doing that. I
Don't
should
think
be
you've
no
heard this one before.
soldier. Like, you give me quick damage here, but I get the Zarya out of the fight. It's just the Ana now in the fight. Like, when I mean I got the Zarya out of the fight, I put her in an angle where she can't get any damage done or put good bubbles on anybody. So their Rhine is overextended, which he dies for, as you can see from me and the fire strike, discorded fire strike, and they use mana for that Rhine. So it was really at aim, so I survived. Here, honestly, I should be pushing them. Me and Ryan could be pushing them as hard as possible and killing them, but we don't. I don't push because I know my Ryan's not pushing them yet.
I'm with you.
Our diva feeds her brains out to the Zarya, who's at like 90 charge to, and she's at 100 now.
Stop me if you've heard this one before.
I just hold further back and stay. Nick should be shielding that res. Their Ryan dies. Hopefully our Ryan lives. We let the res get off. That's on me for not concussioning her earlier. Once my mine comes up, I want to recharge my second mine here, and I want to get on the high ground and contest the soldier. But since my rounds have a lot of pressure on him, I don't pull my mine and I use it on the enemy mine turns CC and which means crowd control. And then I throw my tire away like a garbage can because I think it get both ends. I throw my trap down just in case the Ryan gets aggro, and hopefully he steps in it, but they won't do it.
I'm just getting.
And I die for being just right in the face. They nano ran, we just lose the fight.
Blow it up again.
The payload has reached the check.
Okay, here, I could be trying to take the high ground, like I was on YouTube. But I just shoot inside this door because I have all this covered that I can use, and I do take the high ground. I'm abusing this high ground. I'm not peeking too aggressively until then. I didn't peek aggressively until I couldn't see anybody, but you only peek aggressively like that when you have no information. You peek, and this is only for Junkrat. For Junkrat, you just peek for a second, you find out where they're at, and you just spam into the general direction or off the walls in that general direction. I don't know the soldiers there, so this would be a good time for you to not like I said multiple times, you would sonic that wall. But now I do, I'm pretty sure. I think I do call it out. So maybe you didn't do it for that reason. I'm gonna just going away because it's just terrible. Right here, Nick feeds. I just hold this corner, just like last time. I just hold the corner, and I come back because I know my diva's backing up. And I keep playing it on that low HP. I play the kite for cover. I should have used my mine earlier to kill the soldier, but I tied here to kill through. Sometimes you just commit ults to fights that seem lost, because there's always a chance that you can win it. Always a possibility to win a fight, even if you're down 2. 3, very low chance that you can there's no reason you should be trying that. There, I should have thrown my second mine, but I didn't, so I could have an escape tool. I could have thrown my mine and possibly killed the Mercy, but there wasn't a guarantee that I hit my mine, so I save it, so I have a possible escape tool. I hit the Hanzo. I just throw my mines at Ryan, because if I just throw it at Ryan, it gives me space to get away, because he can't move as fast as I can move in if I throw it at him. I have guilty damage. And then I get headshot because I'm garbage.
This is not your time.
Or I could blame Nick for that fight. No, I'm just gonna say that I'm garbage. Shooter's always really good. They grab that, Daddy. I'm not in it, so I think I can avoid entirely. You hit a beautiful headshot. Like I always said. Did you say something?
I love you.
Is that really what you said? That's bullshit. I love you too. I know soldiers too, so I don't ignore him. Yeah, I have to kill him there. Now I just get I hopefully get a free tire off. It's a very aggressive tire. If I did that in where I'm at now, it would die every time. What? No, I'm not. You're acting like we're dating. Don't do that. You're doing what girls do when you're dating. Don't do that bullshit. Okay. Wait till I'm done. We need to talk about your emotions. Just feed off that. I'm just feeding off that shield since I'm junk grab. Just of the high shield break in the game. I use my mind to get in a position to where they can't hit me as hard. I've now just banged to the back line and hope they get something. But I don't, because everyone else kills everything. CC the shit out of her. No one knows soldiers on the other side.
60 seconds remaining.
Like I do here, I get back into this high ground position where it's hard for them to contest me, or they can really contest me. Now I know the soldiers there. That reaction is so delayed from the cow. And now I'm just going to the back. I jumped down, which I shouldn't have done. I should have just rotated to the other side of the high ground and shot into the Ryan's back some more. But honestly, actually, now that I see the soldiers up there, it's probably good that I jumped down. And now I'm holding this corner again to be feeling. I don't think I saw any guaranteed above on one shot from the ability on any team, because their highest damage output there is 145 damage, which is Hanzo's body shot. So I waited till I was at 150 before I peaked again. But a bad thing about peaking that again is that if the Hanzo is damage boosted, we lose that. Because of my death. But we all die there, so it's fine. I think you get that great pick on Ryan here. I just go both to the wall here. I don't have an exact target. I should be shooting at Bastion. I try to stuff it as I don't. I tire. I should, yeah, I kill all three. Now I'm just in the back lines doing nothing. And then I play Junkrat again. Yep.
Ready for battle.
So I'm top right here on spawn. I'm not at the front door. And then the first thing I do, like I said on Hanzo, I just went to the right. Right? Like, I'm just going straight to the right. I'm just ignoring everyone in the front. I don't care. I'm getting on a flank. Soldier doesn't acknowledge me. No one acknowledges me but the BAP, and I died because the BAP did. And then the soldier acknowledged me after the BAP. Said probably made a call out to him. But this is where we would push because we're up one, and we have close spawn, so we push harder. I know soldiers on top right, so I play out of his sightlines. Now I dive him. Now I just spam from high ground while I wait. I mean, you can go back to the health pack. I keep spamming. I know the on is half. I know that my mercy's in danger, so I turn around my mind to see him not moving away. I play this corner. He's terrible at aiming. But so am I, so it's fine. And then we win the fight. Their Ryan's throwing. I should have hit something See how I'm playing the off angle here? They can't do anything to me unless they pick that angle where everyone else is at. Everyone would have. They would drop their shield and they would have to push me, unless Zen wants to go in front of his shield and feed and possibly die to you. Damage boosted fire strike. There's so many ways that they could have died, but they didn't pull back. But this off-angle pressure just denies so much damage from them and allows you guys to be more aggressive. Like, Nick could be up here where I'm at right now. Me going aggro like this is very bad since I'm discorded, and I think I can get really low. And I'll survive. Nope, I just and then we push hard. We dragon take that. I go up to pop tire because I don't know the cars here. Yeah, I thought the car was really low because I heard the jets. I wanted to find the Lexus and be over the building. And then I kill a fire because she's terrible. This game is honestly just a DPS difference. We carried so hard. And our zone difference. Our zone is so good. But you see how I'm not peeking this angle? I don't peek it because my Ryan's not playing aggressively. I'm just shooting off the wall hoping it hits somebody. Here I could be going into the backlines, but I think you called out that you were. And I know you are because I watched the VOD. So I just play this angle and shoot and hopefully hit something. Like I know that the road hides there now, and I have an indefinite chance to peek. And like you see when I peeked and hit that mine, I nearly died. I mess up my mine. If I dies, it's terrible. Then I should die. He does. No, actually, he gets 3 mana and he survives. And then he should die. But me just throwing that mine gives us a little bit more space. To where he's stuck in the middle of our team, even with the trans. Once the trans runs out, he can't get out. So I wait till I'm at 100 to push that jump pad, but our Weaver takes fire is free. I can throw the high ground. This Mercy was so good when I took the I don't know the jump that's there. But I get him off the high ground as soon as I realize right here, I should be contesting one of the high grounds and you should be contesting one of the high grounds. But since we use dragons, we just run straight at that Ryan. Because he's by himself. And there's nothing he can do to us. And this does it just with a delayed thing. He should have finished, he should have just run. He just walked. We got Ryan, we fall back, and I don't walk the right, plays the mines to me. That's terrible. Mercy didn't fire pistol, we didn't block any, we didn't destroy the tire. Like right here, our Zin's in a great position to escape. You, on the other hand, this is where, like I said, you just jump off and survive and come back to the next fight with the team.
Holy dooly!
I'm doing a VOD.
Cheers!
I'm doing a VOD.
Or are you sleeping?
Probably on the couch like always.
Where are you sleeping?
With Gracie, like always.
Gracie's asleep for what? It's like 11 o'clock. Why is it?
Almost 12 actually.
We don't have all night.
So there's Zane, so we need to push up here. I'll just ignore the fire threat. I'm gonna die for it. But I think this is where we push and win the game.
The payload is approaching its
Yeah, because you just
destination.
cracked and killed a barraging fire up.
Heroes never die.
You won't get rid of
I
me
sent
now.
Tire from spawn, so we have a chance to kill them. Yeah, there's no reason we should lose this. I just sent Tire here, and we win. Tire's such a scary thing.
Victory.
Only has a 900 HP, but you should always be afraid of it. But like on first point, I fed by not killing that soldier. If I kill that soldier, I get out. But I had to use both mines to try to kill him, because I knew I was going to die no matter what since I didn't hit the Zen combo. And I heard the Bastion. Do you want to watch another one or no? Do you have makeup on?
Mascara. You're just realizing this?
I watched you put it on, but I didn't know if you took it off. I don't look at your face, Keisha. It's dumb.
That's right, thanks.
What?
What?
Is that? Did you say that's not what Kafai said?
That's not what I said.
You do want to see another one?
Bro, Alex, freaking text me back. I'm trying to put prank on you. Goddamn.
If you do, just type in whatever one you want to see.
Look, I got all these hopes, but I only want one to text me back. Except for the top one. That's a girl. I don't want her to text me back. It's okay though.
Like even I could hop on my Ash only Smurf eventually and just show you how shitty I am at her and why I am practicing her and her only on a special account just for her. Literally all the information for her is Ash. But we have Hanamura. God, I hate that map so much. Like, I love the aesthetic. Just hate playing it. We have Volskaya. For some reason, my win rate on that map has been getting very high. We have Temple, which is a great Junkrat map from me. I could even grab a VOD from one of... No, actually, no, that's a terrible idea because those games were just horrible to watch because it was on 270 ping. But we could watch Numbani, Rialto, Anubis, or Hanamura if you'd like. The junk map. Do you want to watch both POVs or just yours?
Now entering the Temple of Anubis. Ready for battle.
Stop your bullshit. Your toes are gonna freeze. Jesus Christ.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Oh, did I play Doomfist? That's great.
Doofus?
No.
What you just said.
Doomfist.
Doofus.
You're stupid. You're the doofus. Huge fan? It's like a 6K right there, dude. You're insane.
Defend objective A.
Alright, we know they have a Junkrat. You look like an absolute bot there. Since we know they have a Junkrat, we do not go main. And I think you know that since I called it out. Nice shots. The Junkrat knows we're on main. So I like rotating back, that's great.
Here it comes.
Right now, you could be going on the flank again. You could be going back, since you know the Junkrat's not there anymore. He's dead. You see he's dead in the top right. So you go back onto the right and get on the flank and kill that Torbjorn turret and Torbjorn. Yeah, like, jumping here, you just look like an idiot, bro. Don't waste this. More actions per minute, more value, right? Even if you...
How do you spell create?
Create, C-R-E-A-T-E. But like right here, you go to the right side. You're not doing anything here. Junkrat got rezzed. You can't see anybody. You have to move to where just jumping here is not going to give you good sight lines. You have time for one pop shot. Like where I'm at, that's where you want to be at, and further to the right. You just keep going. Like, you seem very indecisive. And that's something we need to work on. We need to have a we find something that we want to do. We just do it. You're rotating to the right. I think you're fine. This that was some very sporadic aim. Nice. At that range, you don't even have to hit those body shots. Like, even though I'm there, I didn't do shit to her. I was too scared because I was like 20 HP. But since you flashed her, you could have just fan the hammer turret, and then reload it, and then peek to the Torbjorn. When you kill the Torbjorn, turn around and shoot the turret top left. Kafai. Explain to me what I just saw. Please, I will wait. Here, let me see. Let me show you again what I saw. I want you to hit a wall. I want you to miss a creep. Miss that. We flash, kill. We could flash, and we could fan the hammer just to kill her faster.
Easy.
Right there. That could have been done over about a second, 2 seconds earlier, because of fire rates 2 seconds long with 3 shots. Absolutely destroy him. You destroy the Torbjorn. Now let's watch you kill the turret.
Enemy turret here.
This sitting object that's shooting you in the face. It doesn't move. It looks like you're gonna hit the shot. Nope. That's a wall. Nope, that's a wall. Poor wall. But he loved eating that. Just 3 out of 4 shots that you took at it. I ignored it because I thought you were going to kill it. Because you said, I got turret. I remember that call out. Because it's Torbjorn, and everyone's scared of turret.
Lies in our way.
I think... Oh, this angle's great.
I am capturing the objective.
Missed another 2 shots, but luckily Diva saved your life because you would have died. I get nanoed. Why am I nanoed?
I'm on fire.
Next time hit those shots, bro. Come on, you don't have my aim. Come on. You're not garbage like I am. I think roll with a jump at the end actually gets across that. Tips. Some movement tips here. Recap this. You already know it, so you keep going right. Yeah, you should just keep going right, so you can set up. Right here. You can literally jump onto that platform that you're looking at, the one straight across from you. You can jump across there, and you can do the same thing back onto the other side. Or, I think it's possible for you to just roll across this gap. Yeah, I think if you roll and jump at them, you can go across that gap. And just some tips for movement. We need to play more McCree. I love how your pop shots are more accurate than your shots that you have a target. That's not bad. Garbage can. Garbage can. Huge stun. Only if you got the jump under the too. Could have been a possibility. I think I just die here on point because I need to.
It ain't my time.
Your stuns seem to be pretty good. So, one thing that we could start doing now, I don't know if you do this, but one thing to always keep in mind is what the enemy has for ults. We know they used Grav, we know they used Tire, we know they used B, and we know they used Torbjizz. We don't know about Nano, but we assume that they didn't because Ryan died fast. But we know Ryan, we always assume Ryan has Shatter. Every fight, you always assume Ryan has Shatter. That's one thing I recommend because Ryan, it's such a fast building ult. So just assume he has it. I think in these fights, No, this isn't good. I had a game where people were just walking and then dying before we even group up. I think this is actually a game, actually. I'm seeing where the rhyme is. I shield pusher. I like the offering one. Yeah, I think this is the fight where we all just die one by one because the healers in terrible positions. I died because I ran off each other. Yep, this is the game.
Over here. No.
Ryan calls fall back, so you need to fall back. You're still going for off angle. Oh, that's off angle. Everyone should be pushing that toward Bjorn. You should be pushing toward Bjorn. Diva left you. That's on her. You shouldn't be dying there. That's all Diva's fault. Well, now she's there. After the fact that you're dead.
Turrets down. Everybody come over here.
Now Anna's dead because Diva left her.
Fall back! It ain't my time.
Ryan just wants us to fall back because we're just dying because our Diva is terrible at defense matrix.
Hello there. Eyes on the bad guys.
Like, where's the shield? Why are you just standing still with shield?
Get here.
Who stands still with shield? Yeah, that's why we don't stand still with shield. Sure, fire strike goes through, but all the damage done to your shield comes through to you after the shield's broke.
It's high noon.
No. Next time, we kill turret first. Turret's the reason you died. Helix would have killed you fast enough because he didn't have fast enough reactions. But once you see everyone looking at you, just click left trigger, cancel the ult, and roll away. You could have rolled to the right and survived that fight. See, like, they sent that shield way up to your face, and then you died, and they just drop them. But, like, if you know you're gonna die like that, that's always the time you want to cancel Creel. You just cancel it if you know you're gonna die like that.
With every death
Hanzo, time to see you be cracked, because, like, I think this is by far your best hero.
redemption.
Get in there, Bob.
I throw Bob in so our tanks can push, but they're not in front of me, so they don't push, and my Bob dies like instantly. No, Bob got booped off to the right side. Oh my god, these guys are so on the line. He escaped. He escaped. His speed boost killed you. Unlucky. Get down, this is Obama.
I will not be defeated so easily.
I was pissed at her tank, so I go Junkrat.
Get here.
That's obviously my solution. If you know I'm pissed, I play Junkrat. Then, yep, I was like, if that Lucia doesn't die, we're feeding. Our Ryan should die. No, our Ryan actually shouldn't live. There's Lucia should die. Lucia dies. Nice kill. You shouldn't. There we should at the Zen. You see that? Let's go back a second. I wish I could just go back by pushing my joystick to the left. But I can't, because replay viewers ask. Like, look, if you did that on King's Row, you would have secured more kills. That was beautiful. Alright, right here, we should at Zen. Then we look at Junkrat. Now Zen's alive, because we didn't look at him. Actually, that's awesome. My bad. I'm so confused. I always mess up the colors. My bad. You're looking at Ryan. My bad. But if that was the enemy's end, you would be looking at him. Don't look at the right. Yeah, our entire team dies because Ryzen lives. Honestly, I think since we didn't kill that turret, we lost. My bad about saying the Zen.
I am not deterred.
So far, not very many mistakes on Hanzo. Pulling out that Storm Arrow on the Torbjorn, fantastic play. Dragon's fantastic once again. You hear me spamming push forward? And that's because we need to be pushing forward because we have freaking dragons going in. Again, beautiful kill. Now we kill the turret. Oh my god, we're on the same brainwave. Now who's our target? Lucio, Soldier. Or the Sleeping Sigma, who we could put at half HP. So we see the Sleeping Sigma, and I think that's our target. But we also see the Sleeping Soldier now. We could shoot at the Sleeping Sigma, but Soldier's one. So we prioritize Soldier, then Sigma, because Sigma's going to be asleep for another 3 seconds. We don't shoot at Lucio because hard hitbox, and he's a lot faster. But our Ana wakes him up instantly. We could, yeah, like our target here is the Soldier, because like he played in your sightlines for a good second there. That's enough time for you to kill him. I'm kind of bad there, but it's just because I think he got enemy Kree's ass. He flashed missed 5 out of 6 shots with his fan. What?
So I tried to do this challenge on TikTok that I saw this like, I'm single. Yeah, you're single. Yeah, that could only mean one thing.
Bean burrito.
And then they're like, yeah, it could. And I'm like, no one fucking listens, man. And I was like, bro, I already saw this from on TikTok. I was like, stop, no, we can't do it. Okay, just let me do it. He goes, alright, bet. So he's letting me try again. Okay, hold on.
Who is? Alex?
Yes.
30 seconds remaining.
We do
I
not
must
have
reclaim
time to
my
wait.
honor.
Attack now.
You can tell I'm getting irritated at the things because I'm just spamming push forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your
It's an entire room early. And it dies. Like, that's how you know I'm irritated, because I just do retarded things like that. Yes, it was last push, but we did not need to be that aggro. We could have been playing further back. We're gonna take an off angles again, but that's our holding up dragons a lot faster than a lot of like plat and gold players.
Initiating match.
I think you're building dragons just as fast as I do, and by no means am I a fantastic Hanzo, but I'm pretty decent. I'm a pretty average Hanzo. I say your Hanzo is probably 3100 by itself. Your Kree probably like 2700. Because your aim was just atrocious this day. It was just not there for Kree. Oh, I love her. I love her. I love her. Zen just says no. So in this comp, you, Diva, and Zen are all the shield break. So are you on FaceTime?
No, I'm trying to talk to Marisol.
5, 4, 3.
I like your position. You could be holding. There's high ground behind you, but Anubis is already broken because you have high ground and sightlines on their choke.
Attackers incoming.
Right here, you just sonic that. What are we doing? Indecisive? Stop doing this. Like, right here, about 4 seconds ago, we could be doing this. Shooting into Ryan's shield, sonicking the choke. and making sure that they don't come through. I didn't play Junkrat, which I'm very proud of myself because I do that too much. There should be playing Junkrat. Junkrat is so broken on this first point. It's unbelievable. Like, they're going into a small room, bouncing off walls, shooting it directly in their face. What are they going to do? Survive? No. Here you should be sonicking that hog. You should sonic that hog every time. Because it seems like you and Diva are the only ones that know. If I knew, or even everyone else knew, we have a chance of surviving. Because like that hog, one top combos me, you, Zen, Anna. So we want to sonic her so we know that he's there. But luckily he gets Diva. Now we're Sonic. We're Sonic, that's a note that we know soldiers getting too. Hog's there. Sonic would be great, but you're dead now. One thing that I just can tell on Hanzo is that you don't really know when to Sonic. And that's one thing that we can be changing.
Build 'em up.
You swapped Torbjorn because I told you to. I don't expect you to do much on him. You go Torbjorn actually, because you're asking what options you have. One thing I like is that you're not, when you're walking around, you don't aim at the floor. You're aiming around head height. Right here you're not aiming head height, but you're aiming at the bottom. But looking at the floor is just terrible.
Don't worry, my friend. I am your shield.
Here it's okay to be indecisive, right? It's okay to be indecisive because they're not pushing hard yet, and you're flanking, so you don't know if you need to be helping on the front lines yet, or in the back lines, or be in their back lines. Here, we see 3. We don't know where Soldier's at, we don't know where Lucia's at, and we don't know where Hog's at. So, but Anna sees you. What are the chances of you getting slept? It's plat, so probably around 50%. Okay, she doesn't sleep you because she's terrible at the game. Here, this is very, very, very aggressive. Yeah, you could be going to the left right now, and getting further back, because like you know where they're at now. You could like, let me go back a second. Oh. Like here, like I said, it's fine to be indecisive. Get out Soldier Sight lines. You see Anna's there. Just sitting around, waiting. Just figure out what you need to do. Now we're going left. We see all of them. We walk backwards and get to the right and hide behind that wall again. And then we teleport to the left-hand side and get all the way behind them. Ryan now knows you're here. Like here, we wouldn't have had to do that. We could have been in their backlines fighting their Roadhog and getting our ult. We could be at like 40% ult right now if we were on the Roadhog. Here it is. You get out, which is great. Way to get out. Lucio shits on you because you didn't get healing, and seems like the sensitivity is too low for you. You may want to turn it up a bit. You don't have to use my sensitivity too. Everyone has their own comfort zones. But if you were able to turn it around faster, you could have killed that. If possibly, or even just fighting.
Let's try that again.
Poor Anna. I died, but I think, no, you saved my life. You saved my life just by putting that pressure on him. And I love you for that. I used Bob for your sake because you're dead now. We don't have as much DPS, so Bob is basically the replacement you while we're waiting. Like, right now, I should be shielding, yes. You could be on the right side, taking out that soldier. Like, teleport just barely out of his sight lines. Actually, wrong way.
Get over here.
Vamos esculachar!
Walk it off.
Move out.
Alright, the fight's won here. No one's being aggro. Alright, we see soldier here. You see that door all the way to the bottom right? We could drop down out of his sightlines and TP out of his sightlines into that doorway. And then go all the way around and then shoot him in the back of the head. Like, he wouldn't have any idea. This guy's clueless. But if you TP'd behind him, you could have probably 2-tapped him because your aim's really good.
Get over here.
But he backs up there because I headshot him. Like, this TP that you're doing right now is what you could have been doing on the first push when you wraithed out and when the Junkrat hit you and when you were pushing that Rhine. You could be TPing here, just like this, and not way to check your corners. Hit the headshots. Just didn't get high damage headshots. He's... Oh! It was so beautiful, dude. And me and you on the flank, you love to see it. Oh, then Lucio gets so lucky. I like how long he stayed in Wraith there, honestly. I was gonna say that staying in Wraith was a little long, but it was beautiful because he didn't risk your health dying to the Roadhog. You have ult. Let's see what you do with this. Very indecisive here. Could be setting it up for another flank on the left-hand side. See, like, look, you're doing the same thing. I'm telling you, just a fight later.
Repositioning.
See, you basically 2 to 3 tap, just like I said. His range is good. Here, you die and use ult. How much you want to bet? Okay, we saw 3. We used Wraith. We went the wrong way. Let's just watch this beautiful play against the soldier.
Repositioning.
Okay, since you killed soldier, now you get out. 1 pick is enough to win a fight. They know you're here now. So, you reload, check behind you. You see Ana, so you want to push her. You Wraith early. Like, super early.
Yeah, you wake up early.
Wraith.
Wake.
Shut up. So, now you have 2 people that will absolutely shoot on you. Ana, Hog. You die, no matter what.
Oh, I went earlier.
And then you keep going into the backlines and see the Rhines. Stop.
It's flashing. Don't make fun of me.
And now you see Lucio barely over his shoulder, but I don't think you saw him because it's such a fast-moving game. Then you get booped at Lucio. Now you know Lucio's there. He messes up your entire ult. Rhine shields you. You get hooked, you die. Simple side. Ult management on Reaper. I think you've done this a few times, and we could have saved it for later. Reaper ult, and you said like I remember this conversation. You said why didn't this Reaper why didn't I survive that? First of all, you got hooked out of it. You're not gonna survive. Second of all, you only had 2 targets. You should be able to heal all the damage coming in. But you got hooked, so it doesn't even matter. And you got booped, so you were actually only hitting just Lucio. But like if you killed that soldier, you got out, you could have gone on another flank. So you see the mega health pack right there. You get out and you can go around and teleport into that room or on top of the building that room is in. So you just sit on top of the building and watch for and wait for them to come because they can't see you on that building like as well as you can see them. And then you wait for them to use sleep, you wait for them to use hook, and then you just go and pop your ult.
This time, I'll finish the job. 3, 2,
You didn't react to that. Let me see if I reacted to that. I just want to see if I reacted to I do. I don't look at it, but I use my coach gun to get away from it. Zen reacts by using its entire ult. But there, I don't know if you had Wraith. You did. You could have Wraithed. As soon as you hear Tire, I just Wraith. Wraith is basically a free pass on, and it's almost out of every ult, except for Blizzard. Yeah, like, there's a reason for Wraith there. Luckily, me and you shit on him. Here you don't have to run directly at him, but I shit on him. Holy cow, my Doomfist is cracked. Punch the wall because I don't want to use it instead of canceling it. Oh my god, dude. That hog got so lost when I just disappeared. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck did I do? Am I on steroids? I'm still alive? Yeah, I was in there for too long. Beautiful Wraith. You saw 5, you ran. I love it. Oh, that's so unlucky. That was just unlucky for you. Holy cow. That's a lot of damage. Luckily, you get so much HP from farming off these tanks. You die to a tire, that's just unlucky.
Let's try that again. I am on fire.
Oh my god, I killed 3! Holy shit. So, you teleporting up here is very obvious. You could have teleported to that ledge just barely on your right and been hidden.
Repositioning.
Like, here he's shooting at you. Yeah, I think it's one shot. Nope, he doesn't. You didn't even have to jump off here. You could have just rotated to the right and sat up there with me on the other side. On the side. But I think you're ready to ult. But if you sat up on that thing like I was, you could have been setting up for an ult too. But now you have 3 things to worry about. You have McCree, you have Ana, and you have Hog. Just the stuns, and then Ana can use anti and just cancel out all the healing you get. Or Zen dies. Hopefully you kill Hog. Oh, he gets healing and he uses breather. Up here. Oh. Thank God you can use. If you use triangle there, you're throwing, but you didn't, which is fantastic.
Let's try that again.
This is a great time. Yup, that was beautiful. Just kidding. That Lucio wins the game because he has a beat. That was huge, dude. Beautiful game.
Victory.
Only things I saw wrong in that game were, like I said the first time, Sonic Arrow's not using them enough. Cream could have been better. That just comes with practice and playing the game more. Reaper was pretty decent. You only fed once with your ult, not one time. But besides that, you did pretty well. And you have the brain for Reaper. You're really good at Reaper. You just do it one fight later, then you could be doing it. Is what I recognized. Do you want to watch another? Do you want to watch anything more or no? What's up, Cuzzo? You look so dead.
You left. You didn't come back. Like 3 times.
She went upstairs and just sat there.
You were sleeping and I'm not tired. I don't know why.
You fell asleep? You don't know why you fell asleep?
No, I'm in jeans.
You must have been hella tired.
Still am. Haven't seen me yet.
Do you want to watch another one? Or do you want to see me just play? Or honestly, we could play if you can set it up. Or if you have to go, you can go. I ain't gonna hold you hostage. So, do you want me to play another video? Another VOD? Just play some live games? Or do you want me to stop? Just give me a 1, 2, 3. 1, another VOD. 2, live. 3, done.